Greetings guys, this is David Banjo coming at you, not live, but with a video of my review of Super Mario Bros. Wonder for the Nintendo Switch. Before we get into it, I want to first say apologies for not uploading regularly on my YouTube channel. Just been busy with a flurry of IRL things, so apologize for that. Keep an eye out for more content in the near future. Now let's get into the video with the review of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This is the disclaimer. Nintendo did not provide me this game. This is not hashtag free game. I'm not a Nintendo brand ambassador, although I wish I was, but I am not. I just paid $60 for this game. But still, this is my review of the game. This is my authentic review. No sugarcoating whatsoever. So let's get into the video. Ever since the 1980s, Nintendo has always strived to innovate, to impress, to delight fans, young and old alike, if you're 5 or 85, and it just seems to outdo the predecessor with each subsequent installment of the series. Whether it's the Tanuki power-up in Super Mario Bros. 3, the Super Mario, the flying power-up in Super Mario World, even the Mega Mushroom in New Super Mario Bros. DS, the original New Super Mario Bros., which is like a pseudo remake slash modernized Super Mario Bros. For the modern generation, and I guess it could be for the modern generation as of 2024. It just seems to one up the predecessor with every game, on every system, with every power-up. The last New Super Mario Bros. Game, at least on a home console, was New Super Mario Bros. U on the Wii U. That was a launch title. Although I enjoyed that game, I thought that game was a little samey, just didn't really impress. I like the power-ups too, they were cool, but it didn't impress as the previous installments. It felt more like an expansion to New Super Mario Bros. Wii on the Wii, and just didn't make the leap, the next leap as a 2D Mario game. Now, Super Mario Bros. Wonder though, on the other hand, that game is literally full of wonder, and it makes you wonder, no pun intended, about what this game is and how you feel about it after you played the game. So let's talk about it, break it down. Let's talk presentation first. From the get-go, it just never seems to dazzle you with its incredible graphics. The graphics kind of remind me of a Yoshi's Island. I'm getting Yoshi's Island vibes whenever you boot up the game and when you start a level. It just, wow, never makes you not say wow. Whether it's the talking flowers that are in the game, the ubiquitous talking flowers that say silly things like, I wonder what snow tastes like, and didn't see you here, and other ridiculous and silly quips, to the music, to the power-ups in this game. Mario and company turn into elephants. Why did they turn into elephants? I have no idea, but they just decided to roll with it and have them turn into elephants. I love the animations in this game, the neat little touches in this game. Whenever Mario, like for example, he goes into a pipe and he forgets his hat, almost forgets his hat, and he takes his hat with him, and when he comes out of a pipe, well, he first looks both ways, like if he's crossing the street, or whenever he's shocked, or whenever he burns in the lava, or if you're playing online with people and you appear as a ghost as you die, and whenever you can't revive yourself, he dies, and he has this oh no kind of voice. Just never fails, it never ceases to amaze me with this game. I love those little neat touches. That's definitely a positive thing than the static animations in the New Super Mario Bros. Series. I just like that. The gameplay. The game, like I said, full of wonder, literally and figuratively. And the main attraction for this game is you collect wonder flowers, well, wonder seeds, that they appear as wonder flowers first. So they're wonder flowers. They're the star of the show in this game. So when you collect them, it's not a power-up, but more of a transformation that transforms the world around you. And sometimes Mario, but mainly the world around you. Like for example, the game One Wonder Effect, it starts raining invincible stars, and Mario turns into one, and he can easily knock out enemies simply by touching them that he couldn't before. Or the other effect, he transforms into different enemies. It kind of reminds me of Mario Odyssey in a way, except it's more like a temporary power-up rather than a capturing mechanic. Or another wonder transformation where the background and the world around Mario turns black. So it's kind of like a shadow thing. Kind of reminds me of Donkey Kong Country Returns, especially the two games where it has like that cool background and he can turn tall or small. So that's really cool. The worlds feel fresher. The levels feel fresher. The levels they're not tiresome. They feel fun to explore. Even if you're going around the second and the third time, it just feels exciting to explore these areas. They don't feel like a chore. And like I said, with the Wonder Seeds, you collect 3 of them. There's 2 of them in every level. Sorry, sometimes there's 3, but if there's a secret level, but there's 2 if you're collecting them in every level. So I never felt like it was a chore to complete, and the levels, they don't feel like a chore to complete. The levels feel fun to explore, very diverse, yet they just feel like united by the same formula in this game. So I like that. There's also co-op, or not just couch co-op, but also online co-op. You can play online with people, although you can't. Unlike New Super Mario Bros. Wii, you don't actually interact with the other players. Instead, they appear to you transparent as they're walking. So I understand if that may seem like a bummer, kind of like the disappointment, but to me it's kind of cool because it's like you don't have that one guy that's just being mean to you and just throws you into the lava like in the previous installment. And it's also cool because it's like if you're playing a level and you're having a hard time finding the Wonder Seed, or also there's also purple coins to collect. Sometimes the computer player or the online player can find the Wonder Seed, and it's like, oh, I didn't know there was a path, and so on and so forth. So that's cool. I like that. The music, this is kind of weird for me to say, but the music, it just seems very forgettable. There's a couple of catchy tunes, there's a couple of nice bops, but like the whole soundtrack as a whole just feels very forgettable. It seems like Koji Kondo and whoever else recorded the music for this game, it feels like they felt like the music took a back seat rather than it being the star of the show like in the past games. It just felt like it was kind of like Ukulele, where it was more subtle and less like obvious. I like but talking about music, I like the main theme. You know, it's just very fun, very ambient, yet very catchy to listen to. So that's about music. Let's talk about my complaints for this game. The first complaint is that the elephant power-up, I just felt, this is my opinion, so don't take it as law or anything, but I felt the elephant power-up was underutilized. It just never felt like there was a power-up where an elephant suit where you in a level where it's like, oh, I gotta have that. No, it's like, oh cool, it's just another bar of health, just in case in the later worlds when there's more enemies and they attack you, you have more health. Yeah, there was never a level where you needed the elephant power-up. Same goes for the bubble power-up. There's a new power-up, forgot to mention, called the bubble power-up, and you blow bubbles and you can trap enemies in a bubble, and you can also jump on them as a platform, as a temporary platform, kind of like SpongeBob in a way. But it feels too simple, too not a level where I needed that. Maybe like the special world when you need or when you're doing a speed run, but nothing else. Felt just too simple and kind of out of place. I like the drill power-up. The drill power-up is pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of Super Mario Galaxy 2, except you just drill in one, like in the ceiling or on the ground, and the drill power-up is an actual suit you wear. It's not like an item you access and you're drilling from one end to the other like in Galaxy 2. So I did like that. And the other complaint, I felt like one world felt like it was confusing to navigate, especially World 2 when you're exploring the ice and the clouds. I liked that. That was really cool. Combining 2 worlds into one felt a little cumbersome, a little convoluted to explore, but the rest of the game is just fine. I like it. It's great. Yeah, those are my only 2 complaints. People can say that the game is too easy, but I didn't have a problem with the difficulty. I thought the game was great despite its difficulty. It might be a little too easy for veterans, seasoned vets, but it's definitely not Super Mario Bros. 3 hard by any means. But it's still a fun game, fun experience. My score for the game, if I had to give it a score, 8.5 out of 10. I'd knock it for that, for the power-ups and also for the music. I know that I'm being picky, but that's what I'd give that game. If you are a Switch owner and want a game that's not Tears of the Kingdom or Pikmin 4, pick this game up. This is the best 2D Mario in a decade. I was so excited when this game was announced, and this is the first Mario game I got at launch since New Super Mario Bros. Wii. So that is my review of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that review. Do you guys play Super Mario Bros. Wonder? I hope you have. If not, tell me why you did or why you did not get the game, and let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.